I thank the gentlelady for yielding. I thank her for her leadership. I would also say to the last speaker, this affects that 1% that she was referring to. Look, Mr. Speaker, life is precious. We're reminded of this in ways wonderful. We're reminded of this in ways difficult. Today, I rise in support of life. I rise in support of Micah's Law. I rise in recognition that advancements in technology today both reveal more about the stages of life as well as show us the promise for preserving it. As unpleasant as it may be, technology reveals something to us about suffering. It now shows us that the unborn can feel pain inside the womb. The science is in and the science is real. At 20 weeks old, ultrasound images reveal that unborn babies respond to unwanted stimuli, to pain, the same exact way adults do. They recoil, they contract. In cases of abortion, these unborn babies are feeling pain. They suffer. That is really hard to hear, and it's really hard to say. But now that we are seeing scientific evidence and proof that these babies are in pain, the question is, what do we do about it? We can't claim ignorance. Their pain is no longer invisible to us. And we cannot say that as a society with a good and upright conscience that we can just continue to ignore it. The Pain Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, sponsored by our colleague Trent Franks, protects these babies by restricting abortions to 20 weeks after fertilization occurs, the point at which science has proven a baby can feel pain. It is easy to turn a blind eye to the pain of others. For a moment, you get to think that if we just ignore it, it will go away and it doesn't exist. But our hearts and our minds are always going to remind us. We cannot stop the pain of the world by turning away from it. And we must not turn away from the pain of the most vulnerable among us, the ones who have nowhere to run to. Our humanity shines brightest when we stand up for those who are suffering, when we protect people from pain. So I simply ask my colleagues, I employ my fellow Americans, let's be moved by this suffering. Let's also be inspired by life. Thank you, I yield.